Chill Rob G is in the building. In the background, a classic Chill Rob G joint. We're going to get to a whole bunch of those, man. But before we do that, it's part 2 time for the interview, man. So one of the questions that I all want me to ask you about the lawsuit between you, your label, and Arista Records and how that all went down. Let us all know about that before we get into more of this, man.
All right, so what was I talking about? Wild Pitch, right? We got the record. They showed me the record. I said, let's put the record out. It's a dance track, and it might be funky, but something might pop off. So the record took off like boom. I never had a hit record before, so this is my first real hit record. And when I told you that I was sitting there and I heard myself on the radio, daytime airplay for the first time, it was that record. It was the power that came on. So, I thought, great, man. I was feeling really good for about 2 months. I had it to myself. So I thought, everything was looking up. We need to go in the studio now, and I need to, maybe do some more dance tracks. Because people, they might be interested in hearing that from me. But what happened instead was that Arista came out with their version of the record with Turbo B rapping over the track. And but they didn't change the hook at all. So now, there's these 2 different rappers basically on the same record. People thought we was down together. People thought we was in the same crew and we had some kind of beef. And, they decided to go and do their thing and I went and did my... I never heard of this snap before this happened. And, I never sat in a room with any of them. I don't know these people. I met Turbo B one time in Miami. We was both being booked by William Morris Agency. Cara Lewis was, she was our talent agent. And when she booked me the show in Miami, she asked me to come by her office first. Never did that before. So I went over there and I was like, wow, what's going on? You never asked me to come through before the show. And then she explained to me, she was kind of nervous about booking us both in the same city. Not at the same club, but she booked him at one spot and booked me at another spot like a few blocks away on the same night. Yeah, it was crazy. So, but you told me that, Cara, and I want to thank you for that information. So when we got down there, I found out what hotel homeboy was staying at. I went over there to try and see him. He wasn't there. So, I thought, well, wow, maybe, I'm not going to run into this dude. Whatever, I let it go. So we went to this club and we was in there chilling. And lo and behold, this dude walked through the door. And he happened to be walking with a bodyguard that I knew. I knew the kid that was with him. So, I walked up to him. I was like, yeah, what's up, man? I'm Chill Rob. I guess I know you Turbo. And, I said, maybe we should talk. So we went outside. My man was going to hit him in the head with a crutch. He found a crutch. I don't know where he got that from. I was like, nah, chill with that, And I talked to him. I found out that the dude really had a lot less information about it than I had. All he knew was they asked him to go up on stage that time. They asked him to go into the studio. And now he got a hit record. That's all he really knew. According to him, he never heard of Chill Rob G, even though I had like a couple of years out there already by that time. It was 90, and my first records came out in 88. So, if he was listening to hip-hop, he would have knew. But, yeah, man, that's how that went down. So my next step was, okay, well, we got to sue Arista. So I went back to Wild Pitch. Let's do this. And I needed Stu Fine to get in with the lawsuit in order for them to make it happen. So he didn't want to do that. No lawsuit. Nothing happened. That's that.
Man, that's crazy, man. So I would have bugged the hell out. I don't know how you kept your temper down, but if you missed the interview, you could go back and listen at www.wusb.fm. Okay, and we're gonna continue the interview now because we're gonna get some of your joints in a minute. But I want to know one more thing. Okay, it's been a long time since you dropped something, and then you've been dropping things once in a while. I heard you come out with something in like 95, 96, and then you dropped off the planet for a little while. What happened in between all that time, between 95 and today when you're just dropping some new stuff now? What happened?
That stuff that came out in 95, that was a collection of the music that I had been making from 90 up until that point. guy named Jeff Collins suggested that I put out a record of all of that material that I had. So we picked out some of the best sounding records, and we was gonna put them out. But Jeff Collins was mad shady, man. Like, he didn't want to pay me. So that deal kind of fell through, and I was disgusted. I was kind of done. I was like, yo, I'm getting played left and right in the music business. Maybe I shouldn't be here. You know what I mean?
And on that note, let's go back to Wild Pitch, right? It's like, after that non-lawsuit, is that the reason why you left Wild Pitch, or what happened with that?
Absolutely. How can I trust you people? I can't even get you to fight with me, when we need to go to court. You must have got paid already. Because I'm ready to go and get the money, but you seem like you comfortable. You ready to sit on your hands behind it? So, yeah, I was kind of done with Wild Pitch. This other dude, Echo Entertainment, I was kind of done with him. I was done, man. I'm not going to keep getting played for you people. I got talent. You're going to pay this dude, and you're going to pay me too. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I felt about it.
So you took a break for a while, and what made you want to come back in now, man? I know you're making a lot of new joints. I heard you're doing some stuff behind the scenes. What made you jump back in the scene now?
I don't even, you know what? When I said that I was done back then, I meant it out of my mouth, but I didn't stop doing any of the things that, had me in the music business to begin with. I didn't stop writing songs. I didn't stop hanging around these dudes that had the illest beats I knew. I really didn't stop. I said I stopped, and it was like a crackhead. I ain't gonna smoke crack no more. And then he goes to the crack dealer and tells the crack dealer he ain't gonna smoke crack no more. Let me get this one. Let me get this last one, and I ain't smoking crack no more. And then you smoke the crack. So that's what I was doing, man. I was smoking crack.
Yo, you better not say that on the air, man. They might really think you're doing. No, for real. But you're doing that boom bap hip hop. Let's play some of your joints, man, and let's play some of the classics first. We go backwards and forwards in the time machine with Chill Rob G, because it's Chill Rob G night on Trim Mix. We are not playing around tonight. This is it. Let's get into that time machine. Give us a call, 631-632-6901. Cut Suprema's on the wheels of steel. You have any questions, you can give us a call. But right now, it's about to do it, man. We're about to do this right. You know what I'm saying? True indeed. Let's do it, y'all. It's time to jump into that time machine for real.
But it all reveals in the end who's truly your friend. I write my past with my pen and analyze the future. Shouts to my dorms up click, Flush Town, shoot with a pen. You stand for get your ass if you don't know the answer. Here's a story to tell. But Jake Snakes and Dick Court. You young and trying to dumb it out, but I was more intelligent. There's no room for snitches like this. Catch it. Yo, my tongue gets the pen of a ready writer. Frame like a lightweight prize fighter. Firebomb niggas, I'm a firefighter. Roll a J, pull some liquor, pull a all-nighter. I'm sorta the best, so take a quick glance. And it's not by chance, I'm in the south of France. Fans bump my shit from Chile to Philly, Turkey to NY, Baltimore, feel me, I'm an emperor, put it to chunks. You sweet as Dunkin' Donuts, walk this way, you getting blown up. I dream of war like a war like Wharton. Work my workout and veil my prayers every morning. It's all love, sweat when recording. Nuts so low cut, let's kick the door in. It's all love, sweat when recording. Nuts so low cut, let's kick the door in. Them chucks, nigga. Your ass, you don't know the answer. Here's a story to tell. But Jake Snakes and Dick Court. You young and trying to dumb it out, but I was more intelligent. There's no room for snitches and loud bitches.
And how do you top that? With number 13.
Yeah. If you just tuned in, you're in for a treat. We got Chill Rob G in the building. Yeah. We're at number 13. It's the Wild Bunch.
You talk about spit, my flip potential is quintessential. NYC.
Hold on, let me rewind this.